Well, greetings. It's the weekend, and this is your update. And if you're anywhere near us here in Colorado, it's cold outside. We were in the negatives for most of the weekend. I think we topped out at about 10. So, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, hopefully you're staying warm and trying not to get outside too much. It's just not that much fun out there. This week on The View from the Road, it was our first week back after break and had some great conversations with teachers, just kind of getting back in the swing of things. And one of them was on what programming she's doing with her band the rest of this year. Well, she's going to do the song Georgia on My Mind. And I, of course, said, oh, you should play Ray Charles for them so the kids understand it. She says, well, it's not actually a Ray Charles song. And I had no idea. Hoagie Carmichael was the originator of that one back in the 1930s. So that got me thinking about how music evolves, how people's different treatment of songs become more iconic than the original. Check out a clip from that video. You'll see what I'm talking about.
It always amazes me sometimes artists that, for lack of a better term, misunderstand their work. I feel that way about Hazy Shade of Winter. The Bangles nailed it. They understood it was a rock riff, and Simon and Garfunkel being a folk duo, that wasn't their treatment of it. But it's just really cool how with music it continues to evolve. Even the same material, everything old is new again, and different interpretations, different feelings of it, and different ways of looking at it. I mean, heck,
And in just a little under 2 weeks now, we've got the Colorado Music Educators Association meeting, the CMEA. And at that meeting, Nuvo is putting on a clinic. Brittany Bauman is going to be doing a demonstration on the Nuvo instruments. And these are the Windstars, which are instruments that have recorder fingerings but introduce single reeds. So they're pre-band instruments. They kind of bridge that gap from elementary to middle school, and it's going to be a cool session. Check out information. We posted stuff up about it on Facebook. You'll find it out there. And if you're in attendance at that, you could actually win one of these WinStars One packs. So if you're not familiar with this stuff and you know someone that does elementary music, or if you yourself do elementary music, check this out. That could be a really valuable resource and give you some other ideas of what direction to go in going forward. Over on the Podcasting Store YouTube channel, one of the things that I really feel like I'm lacking in my abilities with DaVinci Resolve is color management, color grading. And Mr. Alex Tech and Darren Moston are two that I follow on YouTube that are whizzes with DaVinci Resolve. Well, they did like a collaboration crossover video a few months ago, and so Darren is the guy for color grading in DaVinci Resolve. And he was just kind of going over some basic ideas and whatnot. And in the course of their conversation, they came up with a question that I had in my mind. I'm really glad that Mr. Alex Tech asked him it. Check out the clip from that video, and you'll see what direction I'm going in with this.
What would be the first tool you'd advise someone to learn?
Go
Where would
colour
you start?
management. Colour management, 100%. Now, a lot of people find that quite daunting. I've got a few episodes on my channel that hopefully explain that in layman's terms. But if you can get your head around colour management, that's going to give you a really good head start technically. If you looking at colour management and you're just like, I have no idea what is going on here, I would suggest that you start playing with these tools, the sort of primary colour wheels. You've got lift, gamma, gain, which is shadow, midtones, highlights, if you like. But this one here, offset, this is actually adjusting the overall image. So this is going to do the biggest first step for colour grading. This is my first go-to tool. Okay, so
So, a couple of lessons here from that. One, DaVinci Resolve is really powerful, but you don't have to know all of it to get started. I mean, I feel like I've just scratched the surface. I've been using it for a couple of years now. But two, play with it, mess around with it, seek out the experts. Just quick little YouTube videos. You'll be able to do this. Don't you worry. That's how I figured out how to do all the stuff that I do. So be on the lookout for. Hopefully my color management's going to improve. I'm excited to start this. Something I've been meaning to do. It's just tricky to find the time, but I think the time is now. So looking forward to going on to this journey. Then over on the Podcasting Store Medium page, we adopted some new cats. Yay. Timothy's really been wanting to get another cat ever since we lost Louis over the summer. Not because he wanted to replace Louis, because he loved having a cat so much and he really missed that. Well, instead of getting one cat, of course, we got two. And we named them Pop Tart and Jelly Bean. Well, Timothy's expectation for these cats was unmeetable. He wanted them to be his best friends immediately, spend every night in his bed, just hang out with him. And he even made a comic book prior to us going again entitled Pop Tart and Jelly Bean Save the World. How could any cat ever meet those expectations? So, of course, when the reality of it was that we brought them home and they scattered and we didn't see them, he was just crushed. Well, I was trying to explain to him that we need to adjust our expectations versus the reality of the situation. And I was really juxtaposing that against learning to make music. I've seen so many people come into the stores. Really optimistic about their abilities and really excited to do it. But then when reality sets in, they get kind of crushed by it. And it's not because they're doing anything wrong, and it's not because the expectations are necessarily unreasonable yet. So it's a matter of managing that. So check out the essay on this topic. I think it was a pretty good one, as always. And let me know what you think. So that is your weekend update. As always, let me know what you think. Comment below, like, share, subscribe. We'll catch up with you next time.
If you enjoyed the Weekend Update, do me a favor and follow us on social media, subscribe to our YouTube channels, or visit our websites. This is Drew with Boomer Music Company and thepodcastingstore.com. Thanks for listening.